very funny young man. Give it up for my friend, Mr. Wes Johnston.
I want a big round of applause for all the other comedians. Benihana's at Pearl Harbor. That's pretty funny. True story. When I was 18 years old, I was driving up the 15 and I saw a license plate rim. It said Pearl Harbor Survivor. The driver was Japanese. These things really happen. My name is Johnston. You can call me Wes for short. Everybody does. And I'm actually in a little bit of a mood for celebration today. I just found out today that I am the first test tube baby ever to get his own TV reality show. That's right. I'm not a real person, but I play one on TV. I've been watching the Little League World Series. Anybody else watching that? How big are these kids now? This is like genetic mutation. This is ridiculous. About a year or two ago, one of my friends who's locally, he had a kid who was on one of the qualifying Little League World Series teams. And being one of my best friends growing up, you know, we go out, support, work the concession stand, do merchandise. It was a couple games on the same day, and his kid came up to us after their game, and he had a little black eye and a little scrape on his face. We went, "What the hell happened to you?" He comes up to us and says, "One of the other kids on another team beat me up." We thought, well, that's not sportsmanship. That's not what Little League is all about. So we're going to go have a talk with this kid. Like, hey, that's not how you approach these things. What he didn't tell us was the 12-year-old kid was 6 feet tall and 180 pounds. He beat the shit out of both of us. There's nothing more embarrassing than going up to the opposing coach. Two grown men, you got beat up by a kid on the other team. Oh. I embarrass myself every once in a while. I have a little bit of a problem. My brain and my mouth work at a completely different speed. And normally what happens is my mouth is behind. It causes things, I skip words, skip sentences. Sometimes I mix things that shouldn't be mixed. God's honest truth, Thanksgiving dinner, I was dating a girl, raising her daughter, had been doing it for a couple years. 2 nicknames for her, the cuteness and sweet pea. I mixed them together in front of the entire family. Aren't you the cutest little sweet penis? You can't take that back. What you say? It's out there. I have a little bit of a split personality also. It's kind of weird because they talk to each other a lot, and my split personality says weird things to me. I'll be walking down the street and all of a sudden I just hear in my head, if you're a woman in the porn industry, can you claim workman's comp for lockjaw? It says things to me like, if being deeply motivated is the same thing as being highly motivated, why are you smart when you're deep and it's a misdemeanor when you're high? I don't know, I do stupid things too. I went online and trying to improve my life, my brain. I found this thing online that said, learn to live like an Amish. Paid $30. I got an email saying, turn your computer off, jackass, and a bill. So, of course I wrote a letter, I complained. I said, hey, come on, this is a scam, obviously. They said, well, we don't give refunds, but you can purchase one of our other products. I went, okay, I looked through the list. And I've always been interested in Braille, so I saw this thing that said, learn to read like the blind. Bought it. They sent me a blank notebook. Stupid. I don't know, I do talk to myself a lot, and people look at me like I'm crazy when I talk to myself, and I say, hey, only one of us is crazy. But speaking of crazy, you realize every woman in this room, you're crazy, right? Yeah. Women wear crazy like they wear height. Even a midget has height. You're all crazy. I dated this girl, complete whack job, beautiful, gorgeous girl, incredibly intelligent, crazy. She told me at one point in our relationship, you need to propose to me now or we're going to break up. But first, I'm going to go visit my boyfriend in my ex-boyfriend in Northern California and see if I still love him. I said, okay. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you want me to propose to you, I want a little something back from you. She said, what? I said, I want to see you more than twice a week. She said, no, you are asking way too much. So we broke up. Very, very, very typical. She stalked me for 6 months, which is really sweet. I mean, what better way to say I love you than stalking someone? We became really good friends after that. What we discovered was we were not good in a relationship, but what we were really good at was being a wingman for each other. We'd go out to bars. She'd help me hit on girls. I'd help her hit on guys. One night we were out at the bar. We were sitting next to each other, but I was talking to a girl on my right. She was talking to a dude on her left. And out of the blue, one of these jockey, douchey, college sophomore, backwards hat, sleeveless, puka shell necklace guys comes walking up to her. And he walks up, he taps her on the shoulder and goes, baby, you must be an ATM, because your ass is money. I'm sitting there pretending like I don't know, and I'm like, oh my God, did I really just hear that? Has that ever once in the history of mankind where a girl's like, no, my ass is money. Perhaps you'd like to slip it in my slot. No, this is never ever gonna work. So I'm laughing so hard, I can't even talk to the girl anymore. I go out, I have a cigarette, I go hit the bathroom, I grab a beer, and I go, hey, where's my friend? I look over, she's at a table with the dude and his friends talking to him. I'm like, okay, she's crazy, this is what they do. And I say to myself, awesome, don't get involved. Don't do it. There's nothing good that can come out of this, but I'm me and I can't help it. So I walk up. You have to bear in mind, this guy did not know that I knew her at all, much less it actually came with her. So I walk up and I tap her on the shoulder and I go, baby, you must be an ATM. Because no matter how many deposits I make, you never get pregnant. And so, this went on for a while. We actually tried out some different things. You know, we tried out lines like, that outfit would look better on my floor, nice shoes, wanna fuck. But it always came back to the ATM thing. And I would use it for different situations. If I knew she liked a guy, I'd try and help her out. And I'd walk up and I'd say something like, baby, you must be an ATM. I'm sorry, give me a second here. I might even skip that one. Baby, you must be an ATM because you'll let anyone with a bank card finger you. She went home with that guy. If I thought maybe she wasn't gonna like him, I'd walk up and, oh, by the way, her out, if she didn't like the guy, was she just told that I was her boyfriend. Really pure and simple, and I always saw the signs coming. So I'd play on that too. Walk up and say something like, baby, you must be an ATM because you're always telling me I'm broke and you never give me interest. If she didn't like the guy but she didn't know how to say no, I'd just walk up and go, baby, you must be an ATM because all I need is 2.5 inches in my pants and I get anything I want out of you. But my personal favorite, and this is the last one, I'm going to get off stage here. We were at a party on a Friday night, and it was a bunch of friends, it wasn't a wingman night, and we were really, really drunk. She decided to get everyone a beer. In her excitement, she jumps up, bounces out the door, and bam, right into a door. Black eye. We were supposed to wingman the next night. I said, hey, you got a black eye, you don't want to do it, it's cool, I totally understand. She said, no, I'm good. So we went out, black eye, hot chick, never stopped anybody. But she's talking to this guy, and he asked her, he goes, hey, where'd you get the black eye? He goes, oh, I ran into a door. He goes, no, really, where'd you get it? She goes, I walked into a door, and I can hear this. So I'm like, all right, this is my time to interfere. I use the boyfriend card. So I start to get up, and as I do, he looks at her and goes, if there's something you want to talk to me about, you can tell me, I'm honest. So I walk up to her and I say, baby, you must be an ATM, because no matter how many times I hit your eye, you never say a word. Thank you, good night.
West Johnston, everybody. First one on the list there.